Riding top down, so we let the dust off. What's good, random guy and Kirsten? What's going on with y'all, dog? You don't want to fuck with me. When does Bungie stream start? An hour after the Google Stadia stuff. So hopefully the Google Stadia should be over with by the time 12 o'clock hit. What's good, Century? Oh man. We got what, 20 minutes? Bro, you can't even see the chat. I just realized that. Destiny flopped so hard they went free to play. I disagree, cause look at it like this: they didn't already gave the game away for free on every platform at some point. Like everybody got the game for free at some point. So it's actually kind of smart, because the way I see it, if they was able to get away game away for free and they wasn't really taking no losses, them going free to play is actually opening them up to get more people involved to buy the next DLC. Especially since they're giving them, well, you still gotta buy Forsaken. But that game did not flop, I'll tell you that much. If that game flopped, they wouldn't have been able to separate from Activision Blizzard. Still got my OG copy of 2. It goes free to play, then I'll be on that. Yeah, it gave you them first 2 little DLCs, which a lot of people disagreed with. That was them trying to take a different direction with the game. Which nowadays, like what I'm seeing now, like I was watching Century stream, the shit looks like it works now because they still doing the same shit. But I guess when you paint that as your major updates, it's kind of disappointing, you know. Hold on, give me a second, chill. Let me check. You don't want to fuck with me. My boys. My boys. DC right quick. Century said I gotta talk about it. Oh, hold on. Go to mine. I want to check something. Just let me see. What was the server boost? 128 kilobytes per second. Yeah, we're gonna use that. I'm putting that on all the channels, especially the music channel. Yeah, let me hear how you sound in Century.
I'm chilling. I got my mic all the way turned around and shit. Nah, but I came in here to spit game and to watch this bullshit with you. First and foremost, to address Destiny slander, which will not be tolerated while I'm alive. So one of y'all gonna have to off my ass. The game already did a Billy twice, so well, not a Billy twice, but they're like, okay, to explain it like this, they were never owned by Activision. That's the first problem I need to get understood. It was a publishing deal for 10 years, in which they made back the entirety of the budget of Destiny within the first year.
And yes, you right, random guy. Basically, if you want, you can skip Forsaken altogether and go straight to Shadowkeep.
Which is interesting, but we'll learn more about that as well. Oh god, I'm about to die. Can it give me this. Play catch, you throw it at him.
See, I fuck with tweets like this. Here's a public service announcement to all gaming politicians. If you do not currently play Destiny 2 on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, but you complain about cross save, please take several seats and shut the fuck up.
High key facts. Alright, remember what I said? The hill to die on was what? Cross save, not cross play?
Facts. Cross progression, really. Well, cross save, I guess it's the same shit.
No, remember I told you that a long time ago. I said this is the wrong hill to die on.
That's what we've been saying from the jump. Like, most of us don't really care about cross play. As long as I can access my saves on more than one platform, I'm Gucci. I don't care about the rest of that shit. You could keep it.
Yeah, I'll
buy the game twice if I really fuck with it. You know?
Destiny. I know a lot of folks ain't gonna agree with this, but overall, for the generation of the PS4 and the Xbox One, this is my game of the generation.
Destiny fake for the people. Oh man. Not really, Stuart. I mean, they just doing something that they should have done a long time ago because they didn't get
Well,
away.
we're
They gave the game away for free so many times that we've been saying that the game should have been free to play.
more like something they probably wanted to do but couldn't do due to a certain publisher who
Yeah, I don't think Activision Blizzard was gonna let them do that shit.
I mean, Bungie made a lot of mistakes in terms of making the game, but who says spooky? One of your mom's
Ain't nobody but Kate.
Cape.
Let's see some shit we can knock out real quick before we go live. Oh, the state of the play sale. Well, I said state of play. The days of play sale is already. They already let you know what game's gonna be on sale on the PlayStation blog. A couple notable ones. NBA 2K19 is gonna be $2.99. So shout out to all the NBA Live haters. Oh, I forgot to take that word off. I'm sorry, Stuart.
What word?
What else? What else? We got. What else? I saw something earlier. All the VR games are gonna be $10 or less. Detroit Become Human gonna be $8. That's another notable one. Days Gone 40, even though it just came out last month. Let's see what else they got that's real good on here that people should look into. We know niggas already own GTA. Madden 19 is gonna be $15, which is a surprise. That's pretty fucking low for a Madden game.
Man,
Monster Hunter World, $20. Getting that before that new DLC come out. What else? I saw another one. I was like, damn, everybody need to get on that.
Sin, if you don't get your behind up, cuh. Promise to God.
Rhonda, Sin, Stewart, Kerosene, Cape, Dragon Killer, making sure I speak to everybody. Damn, what the fuck was the game?
I need 2 more grenade kills.
Oh, Tetris Effect, $23.
Oh yeah, but hard that moment you thought PS4 was gonna be cross save, and then they was like,
Hey,
about that.
They constantly hurting my feelings, dog. I don't appreciate it.
Y'all appreciate. I understand. Hold on, I got a phone call. Who the hell calling me at this time of the morning?
I'm just gonna delete Destiny again. That's all. Y'all saw they made 2K. No, it's not accidents, dude. That's the actual price. Come tomorrow, you're gonna be able to buy it at that price for on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So that kind of defeats that little argument that people like to make about games like NBA Live, where the game goes on sale for $5, so that must mean nobody wants it. Obviously, that's a fucking lie. If 2K19 is also $3, $3. Now Live ain't never going that cheap. $3 fucking dollars. All right, bro. We just about to watch the Stadia shit. What else happened this morning? Darksiders Genesis. We got that announced. It looked like Darksiders, but done in Diablo style. That game actually looked kind of fire. I don't know if y'all want to see the trailer. I could pull it up.
Talking about the new Darksiders game that looks really neat, in my opinion.
Yeah, that shit do look kind of fire.
Did I just not kill that ogre? I did not kill that ogre.
Hop on the Knights in. Oh, man. And they still playing Fortnite with all this gaming shit going. Whole Stadia crashes and burns. Well, look, we got some rumored leaks before. We can talk about that real quick before
it
actually
goes
live.
Can we have a conversation about when people say that shit?
What?
You want it to crash. The problem is with that is y'all say this now, but in a couple years, y'all gonna be wanting a service like this. So it's either have it and not need it, or need it and nobody's willing to do to put the money in to do it. So I'd rather just, because my thing is, who's offering a service like that other than fucking Sony right now? Like, Sony's the only one with an operational service. Microsoft is working on one. Google at least has
people like to talk about Microsoft's xCloud, but we don't have any legit proof of how good or bad it is.
Yeah, I'm not finna shit on it before.
All we got is word of mouth. Come on.
Yeah, we can't be shitting on shit before we use it.
The only time word of mouth has really, really came through in the past year was motherfucking Amazon streaming service. When they had the Assassin's Creed, that shit actually ran phenomenal.
Ayo.
What
And,
a
and
cub.
I've heard people using the same words that they use to describe Amazon streaming service as they did to describe shit like Steam on the iPhone or the Android, like the what's the shit called, Steam Connect.
Oh yeah.
And it's not even close to how excellent that shit was on Amazon. I don't support streaming games whatsoever. Well, look, I'm gonna need you to understand it's the future, dog. It might not be now, it might not be next year, it might not be 3 years from now, but it's gonna happen.
It's an eventuality more than like, oh, I don't want it. It's gonna happen regardless of how you like. I don't particularly care too much about it either, but I have to accept it on some level. That is the future of gaming.
We have legit proof. Remember that Inside Xbox demo? Oh man, not like this.
That hold on, y'all using a demo?
The little fake. No, he talking about the fake gameplay. Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
What?
Shout out
Y'all
to Jack
got it.
Moon for being here with Hardhead. Hey, low key, they be sounding the same sometimes, bro. I don't be saying nothing though. If people
It's
won't
just
support it, it won't happen. But that's the thing. Like hardcores might not support it at all, but it's gonna appeal to people that you might not even think of. Like if I go pull up on somebody and say, look, I got this game you might enjoy, and you can play it right now on your TV, they be like, what? Pull it up, and you pull it up, and they be like, damn, that's fire. I could play this right now. Hand them the controller, they playing the game. Some people want shit like that. It's not gonna appeal to everybody, but
there is an appeal to somebody.
shit, people thought Twitch was never gonna get off the ground. Twitch used to be called what? I forgot.
Justin TV.
Yeah, people thought Justin TV was shit and a stupid idea.
The
Look
reason
at
I
it
even
now.
is because I was on Justin TV back in 2007.
Yeah, if you got a Justin TV name, Justin TV was ass. But look at
My
it now.
Justin
This
TV
is still
name?
Justin. If it wasn't for Justin TV, we wouldn't have Twitch. Put it like that.
I'll
Okay,
say
look,
like
let's
this.
say that. Let's look at it like that. Maybe the ones you're seeing, or as you know it now, doesn't appeal to you, but that doesn't mean in the future they won't do some kind of revision or have it done a different way to where it actually is something you might want to do, you know?
However, anybody who's saying Google might drop this in a year or two, you are completely right to feel that way because it's not the first time they've done some shit like that.
Yeah, Google be dropping the fuck out of shit. But that's why I said
Stadia,
they could easily drop it and then come back 2 years later with something a better version of it and be like, damn, all right, I'm fucking with it this time. But about the rumored shit, since we got 3 minutes, the price. First of all, the price is kind of laughable.
What's the price?
Okay, so starting out, you have to have a Google Chrome, I believe, to use it. That's the only way it's gonna work. They're gonna have the controller, but there's gonna be a membership. And to use this membership, because it's only going to be available, the pro membership is only going to be available from the jump, and the pro membership costs $120.
You know, in the context of how
the
much
rumor.
how much they're putting behind it, I can see that being appropriate.
That's a lot of money, though. I think it was a year. That's a yearly thing, and they're also going to have like an option for $12 a month.
That's not like, but that's my thing though. Like in the context of what they're doing, that seems pretty all right.
I'm trying to find where I put it at the rumored pricing thing, so I'm not just going off the top of my dome.
Shit, to be honest, we might not be having a podcast
Oh, here
tomorrow.
Here it is. I found it.
Damn, I can't even shoot that. I can't shoot that. I can't
so
shoot that. Okay.
This is the rumor that is going to launch on November in 14 countries. The Founders Edition is what it's called. For $169, you get the controller, a Chromecast Ultra, which I don't believe is even announced yet. So they must be announcing that today too. Destiny 2, and 3 months of the subscription service.
Also, I just want to point out, remember, Bungie need that cash holder to make games.
Let's see. It's supposed to like it's starting out. It's only going to work through a subscription, and the pro subscription costs $12 a month, which includes streaming up to 4K 60, and starting out only older games will be included in the pro subscription. But the other part is that like the new games that come to Stadia, you have to still buy them as you would on any other service. So you got to pay $60 to get a streamable version of a game, basically. That controller was kind of trash. That's the part that kind of got me like, I don't really
My
know
thing
about
is,
that.
if they would have said, say, for example, you can buy a physical copy, and for like, and this is just me. I don't know anything. This is just me spitballing. Say for example, you buy like a console copy of a game and say it has like the Stadia little sticker on it. If you want to pay like an extra $5 or whatever, you get the Stadia version of that. So it's like you get both. Like that to me would be worth it, but I understand how people feel about that. This bitch is trying to bait me into killing myself. Hell no, I'm out. I'm not stupid.
Also, it says a separate subscription will also be available in 2020. So we got a whole year behind that. And that version is going to be completely free. But it only lets you do up to 1080p streaming, which is perfectly fucking fine. And it won't include every game like the Pro subscription does. You're going to need a minimum of 10 megabytes per second download, 1 megabyte per second upload. And if you want to use 4K, you're going to have a minimum of 35 megabytes per second. But most of the people that's even going to be using this service have shit like fucking fiber, so they're not even tripping off the requirements or whatever.
Yeah, like they get 1,000 up, 1,000 down. In some cases, they ain't really worried about shit.
But yeah, they say it's okay. Here it is starting now, so I could stop talking about the rumors.
Man, yo, send me the link for that shit. I'm trying to watch.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
Damn, Phil Harrison, I'm gonna need you to speak
Stadia
up.
Connect.
Oh, you mean the other Phil that I hate, who used to be in charge of Sony back in the day?
New
Oh man,
titles, bonus features, and more. We'll be posting these Stadia.
y'all didn't know my
Connect
Phil
videos
hate
from
deep. I hate most niggas named Phil.
Oh, this shit will be fucking
time
up.
to time to bring you the latest from Google
Where did link it,
straight to
Lord?
all of you, the players. We've got a bunch of exciting
Bro,
news
if
to
I
share
open
with you
up that
today,
motherfucking
so
link,
let's get started.
the fucking
3 months
Firefox
ago,
again.
we gave you a first look at Stadia, a new generation game platform powered by the
Oh,
best
this
of
sounds
Google.
This the embedded
Today,
link, but
we're going to
I
tell
think
you
you gotta
about the
take the word
first
embed
wave
out.
of games available
Oh,
for
yeah,
Google.
yeah, yeah.
Sure.
We'll share pricing details, including an exclusive launch offer,
Where's the bit? Oh,
and you'll
this
learn
should be-
how to become one of the first Stadia players. Stadia has been years in the making across different Google teams. Google's mission has always been to make information more accessible for everyone. With Stadia, our goal is to make gaming more accessible for everyone too. We designed Stadia to bring together game players and game watchers from around the world into one global community
Game
of
watchers?
gamers. And
I see
Stadia
what
makes
you're
it
saying.
easy to play your favorite games
Basically,
on
like
any
y'all in the
screen
stream can
in your
join me and
life.
shit.
At launch later this year, you'll be able to play Stadia games on your TV, desktop, laptop, tablet, and on Pixel smartphones.
Ah, they said
Starting with
Pixel
3,
smartphones.
as
Y'all
well as
caught
the
that
brand
just
new
now?
Pixel 3a that we
Wow,
announced
that's
last month.
fucked up.
Wherever you are, Stadia lets you play the latest games. No downloads, no patches, no installs. Just grab
Oh,
your
is it?
controller and you're in. This level of access and availability
No
represents
download, no
a
patches,
huge
no
shift in the
installs.
gaming
Wait
world.
a minute.
Instead of a console or a PC, you're using Google's data center as the platform.
Not
We
Android
handle
in
the
general. You
intense
need a
gameplay
Pixel phone.
processing and graphics, so
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
Google's,
console
like,
required to
own
play
Android.
your favorite games. That's what Stadia is all about, the game.
It's a no for me.
Today, we're unveiling the
I
very
only fuck with
first
the
wave of
Galaxy
games
gang.
coming
They
to
gonna
the
have to miss me with
platform
that one.
at launch. We're working with hundreds of leading publishers and developers around the world to deliver their biggest and best titles to Stadia. We've lined
saw
up an incredible
Rockstar.
selection of games spanning nearly every genre,
Oh, man.
including fighting,
I'm gonna go back and look
sports,
at that. I wanna
role-playing
see all them
games,
publishers
first-person
again.
action, and racing titles. And we're just getting started. This worldwide
He said it's
exclusive
lagging
unveil
already.
comes straight from our friends at Larian
You
Studios.
got some nice shoes on. Wait, is this a game announcement?
Oh no! Wait, no! That can't be Baldur's Gate 3.
We getting game announcements on the Stadia stream? Hold up.
Oh, up. I ain't trying to do no podcast this week, bro.
Man, we gonna have a lot to talk about.
We ain't doing it this week.
Oh shit!
That black shit? Oh, I thought that was like that black shit.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, it
That
definitely
man's a
not the black
vampire? Oh Oh, this some other shit.
Cthulhu!
Something tells me that's enough to give away the game for somebody. I'm not sure what game this is.
That reminds me of
That's,
Baldur's Gate.
oh my god, is that Cthulhu?
Cthulhu!
Bro, that better not be Cthulhu.
What my man's at?
Oh, it is Baldur's Gate 3. Oh shit.
Oh man, let's go, baby.
We got a Baldur's Gate 3 announcement
card?
during Stadia?
Where my card at? Where my motherfucking card at? I'm
What?
down for this.
So Larian is a company
Man, I'm here
where
for
we
this.
try to
Where
give
my
everybody
card
a lot
at,
of
nigga?
freedom.
Where my motherfucking card
because
at?
we want them to come with their IDs. Thanks, man. Forget it. My name is Sven.
Don't drink after that,
I am the
motherfucker.
founder and director of Larian Studios. So Larian Studios was founded in '97 in Ghent, in Belgium. I've seen the entire evolution of the games industry. We keep on driving the state-of-the-art forward so fast. You don't have that in music. You don't have it in movies. But in video games,
Cool
you have it.
CGI
And Stadia
gameplay gonna be
is
top down. That's
like
fine.
the next leap. I mean,
Baldur's
it is
Gate.
quite revolutionary.
It's Baldur's Gate.
Larian
That's a
Studios
classic
was
RPG.
founded
I know
to be
most of
able
y'all
to
youngins ain't
create,
played it, and I'm about the same
big
age as y'all
epic
youngins, but I
RPGs
beat
in
both.
which the world
Yes.
reacts to what you're doing and which
About
you
it.
play
It's my
together
life right
with
here.
your friends. When we released Divinity Original Sin 1, I tried approaching Wizards of the
I
Coast.
know, I sound crazy
trying
as hell
to
to
tell them
somebody.
Oh, they
that we
talking
should
about
be the ones
Divinity.
making
What
Baldur's Gate
where
3.
really at?
They didn't necessarily
Divinity
believe me
was
back
lit
then.
too. I love Divinity.
But then we started making
Divinity
Divinity Original Sin
1 and
2.
2?
And then at some point
Fire.
they just reached out to me and they said, well, you're the guy that wanted to make Baldur's Gate 3. Do you still want to make Baldur's Gate 3? And say, yeah, of course I still want to make Baldur's Gate 3. And that got the conversation rolling. And
Yo,
before you knew
RPG
it,
gang, stand
we were
up.
constructing story. It was
That's
awesome.
fine considering
It
I
was a
remember
geek
that
dream come
article
true.
talking about
Baldur's
them
Gate
coming to
3
him
is
asking him
the
about
biggest game
Baldur's
that we've
Gate
ever
3.
done. We had to triple the size of the studio to be able to do it. Production values
Triple the
are
studio.
very, very, very high. But the game deserves it. I mean, it's people have been waiting on it for a very long
Oh,
time,
yeah.
so
Hey,
it deserves to be
Hardhead.
top-notch in every single aspect. And
Yeah.
it
Go,
is
do me a
shaping up to be
favor. Do
beautiful
me look up who was the developer of the
coolest thing
first
about
two
it all
Baldur's
is
Gate
that
games.
by
You about
bringing
to
it to
laugh.
Stadia, pretty much everybody is going to be able to play it at the highest quality settings because Stadia is democratic in that sense, if you want.
Oh, he
It
hyping
doesn't
that Stadia?
differentiate between what platform you're
hyping
playing
that
it on
Stadia,
because
Stadia
everything is
game?
server-based.
We can't wait
So
for you to
hard
play
hit.
Baldur's Gate
I
3
need
on
my
Who does-
phone,
Stadia.
my phone across
And
the
whether you're
room.
playing an RPG
Who-
like
who did
Baldur's
they
Gate
say is
3
the,
or any of the other titles and genres we'll share today, we know that players demand the
BioWare?
most responsive experiences from their games.
It be like
And we have
this sometimes.
architected Stadia to
The
give
face
you
when
the
you're old enough to
fastest
remember
possible
playing
response
Baldur's Gate.
between what your fingers are
I'm
doing
definitely
good
old
and
thing,
what your
fam.
eyes are seeing.
Listen, Baldur's Gate is
So,
one of the
what does
most
that mean for
classic
the
RPGs
internet
of all
connection
time.
you're on
Anybody
right
slander
now?
that game
Let's
while I'm here,
quickly
listen, I know I got time
dig
for,
into the
I got
numbers.
all the time
Our
to smoke somebody over
highest
Destiny.
quality gaming
I add
experience is
extra time for
remarkable,
Baldur's Gate.
with
I get
4K
extra time.
HDR video at 60 frames per second.
Hold on, I'm
and
about to fix it right
5.1
now,
surround
Stuart. I'm
sound.
sorry.
We're
HDR
able to
60
deliver
FPS
this
and 5.1
experience
surround
to users
sound.
with a connection speed of around
In the words
35
of Jack Louis.
megabits per second. And with Google handling the
Jake.
processing load, you can enjoy smooth gameplay even if you don't have that kind of connection. So let's say you have a connection speed of just 10 megabits per second. You can still get at least 720p
And
video. at
also,
60
they
frames
actually
per
they
second
actually
with
looking out for
stereo
everybody.
sound.
That's nice.
We're really proud of the experience we're able
Because
to
y'all, I know
Hard.
some of y'all got them
All thanks to
AT&T
more than
10
20
megabytes per
years of
second ass,
work at
5
Google.
megabytes per second, half the
Building and
time.
optimizing our networks and data centers.
Shout out to
to
AT&T for
support
being trash,
services
dog. I
with
got 'em too.
billions of users like YouTube, Gmail.
Hold on, Hardhead, you
Android,
know I slander the
Google
fuck out of
Play,
AT&T.
Maps, and of course Google Search.
The fake 5G.
The latency
though.
and speed
I don't even
demands
get, no,
of
I don't got them
online
for sale. I
gaming
got T-Mobile. I
aren't
wouldn't
far
dare
off
fuck
from
with
the
them niggas.
demands we've been meeting for
Got me
years.
up
We
all
handle
the
the
way up.
back end so you can play the games you want when
I'm
you
swag.
want on
I'm
whatever
surf.
screen
I'm
you
swag.
prefer.
I'm surf.
Back in
I'm
October of
swag.
2018, we
I've
put this
been like
idea
this
to the
turf.
test with Project Stream. We
Project
invited
Stream?
users to
Oh, that
stream
was them.
Assassin's
Never
Creed
mind.
Odyssey
Okay, I'm
at
fucking
up
with
to
Stadia.
1080p
I'm
and
sorry, I
60
thought that was
frames per
Amazon.
second.
That's all on me.
It
I
was a
take that L.
phenomenal gaming experience on a
Project
wide
Stream
range
definitely
of
was
PCs
Google.
and
I'm fucking with
laptops
Stadia.
that
I'm
would
Stadia
simply run
gang.
a
Let's
Chrome
go.
browser.
Oh man,
With
Kofi
Project
out here.
Stream,
Let's
we
go.
demonstrated that we can transmit the live instance from the data center to
I
your
don't trust this
screen
bald ass dude. He used
faster
to be in
than your
Sony. Is that
eyes
enough to trust?
transmitting those images
He
to
was
your
the
brain.
head of Sony at one point,
That's
and then he worked at
critical for
Microsoft.
fast-paced games on Stadia,
damn, he just
like
jumping
Mortal
around.
Kombat. It's
Nah,
truly a new
I used to
paradigm
make
for
jokes. They
gaming.
got both of the
And
bitch
since
feels
we
at
announced
Microsoft
Stadia
now.
a few
I used to
months
make them
ago,
jokes.
They
We've
need to
gotten a
let
lot
us
of
see a
interest
game
about
like a
this
racing
new
game or
way
a
to
fighting
play.
game. The
In
two
our
genres
conversations
that
and
really
meetups with
require
game
That
developers,
really,
they're
if
excited
latency's
about
there,
the
they're not gonna play
possibilities
it.
of an ever-evolving
what three
play
genres:
experience.
FPS, racing,
And we can't wait to get
and,
Stadia in the hands of gamers later
fuck, I
this
just
year.
said it.
So let's
Fighting
share
games,
some more
dog?
details
Yeah,
about
fighting
the
games.
platform and
Three
what
games Why do
you
users
struggle
can
on that?
started at
You just
launch.
said it. You
You'll You'll
good?
get the best experience
Decent
playing with
breakfast,
our
dog?
new Stadia controller. It's
Yo, alright, you know
designed
we both
specifically
already
for
fuck with it.
streaming games,
About the
and
controller,
it
I know a lot of
includes
y'all
a
like
capture
asymmetrical
button for your game
controllers, but
footage
this looked like
and a button to access
a
the
more
Google
comfortable version
Assistant. Of
Yes.
course, you can also
of a
play
pro
Stadia
controller.
games with any supported
Like to
game
me, that looks
controller
more like
or with a
the
mouse and keyboard.
fucking
The only
motherfucking
other thing you need
PlayStation
is a
controller.
screen to play on. Want to play on the HD
Like
TV
yes,
in your
like
living room?
they took the best
Just
parts of
plug in a
the
Chromecast.
Hey,
PS4
Lana,
and Xbox
thank
controllers.
you
If
for
you'd
the
rather play on your
two
laptop,
205
desktop, or
bits.
tablet,
I appreciate
open a
it.
Chrome browser window. Our
Lana
vision is
backwards.
for Stadia to run on any
Oh
screen that runs
man.
Chrome.
I want to know how
you
much
can
the new
use
Chromecast
Stadia
gonna cost. I
app
might buy
on your
one.
Pixel 3. We'll be
Hey,
expanding
shout out to
more
Lana backwards
screens
though.
down the
I
line
fucks
too,
with that person.
including
Whoever they
on
may be, I
smartphones.
fucks with them.
When you're ready to play, the Stadia controller
Yo,
connects
Jigga, how was
directly to your game running in the
Overlevel
Google
last
Data
night,
Center.
dog?
That direct connection is key to
Overlevel.
providing the
I've been
highest
hearing this.
possible
It was Flames last
performance and the
night.
best streaming
Oh, it's pretty
experience.
good.
We have so
My
many
man,
more details on the
Talati
Stadia
the GOAT said
controller,
that.
which you can find at stadia.com.
My
We're
God,
also a
bro.
tweet away at Google Stadia
Yeah,
to
man.
answer all your questions. We're very
Thank you for the
excited
100
to
more
introduce
bits,
you to
Lana. I
a number of new
appreciate it.
Wait, who's
titles coming to
streaming here?
Stadia at launch.
Oh, I hear,
Let's take a
baby.
look.
Alright, well, he don't watch hardhead content, bro. That
Oh, we
motherfucker-
gotta.
He was here-
Oh, this
he was
must
here
be
earlier.
this Ghost Recon
Oh.
again.
The Alpha. Train to follow.
Is that Ghost Recon?
A last
Yeah, this
beast
Ghost
can't
Recon.
be tamed that easily.
That's
Oh,
your
sure.
boy from Punisher.
Oh man, John Berthal, the GOAT.
Yeah.
He gonna yell at me and then shoot.
Punisher
shoot, like,
season
that's-
2. Whoa, nah.
Perfect den.
We
Nah,
got
it
too
wasn't.
much
Nah,
dip
it
on the
wasn't.
chips,
Nah,
dude.
man. Nah, season 2 was lit. Stop this slander. Punisher season 2. This shit was Flames.
It actually was.
See, this
bro.
CGI ass trailer, bro. If the game really looked like that, I might actually buy it. regardless
Like the
of how I feel
gameplay
about
in the game, but they actually show look good. Oh wow, me and this
What,
type.
what are you talking about? Like the actual,
Dominate them all.
the first one looked good. It's just that shit.
Yeah,
was
it
boring.
did, but they had shit like the air blowing the grass and shit like that. You know.
That's only for your like RTX 3 trillion cards that you know you can't use that to run shit.
If I do get this game, it's gonna be because of him. Like,
I will rule it.
Like my thing about it is, say we all get this game, we fuck because I already know Jigga don't play tactical. I already know you gonna bust a shot, and we all gonna be looking at you like, why you
no,
shooting
but
like
see,
that?
I actually like stealth like snake.
See, the reason y'all really fuck is because I'm just gonna snipe. I ain't even come to help you niggas.
I'm a rifleman by heart, so hardhead sniping, I'm primary rifleman. I'm point man.
I appreciate you stopping by, Lana.
Ghosts take on the
I hope you get a chance to actually come chill with us again.
I think I have be silenced, bro. I'll be silenced out.
They better do
I'm
Baldur's Gate
def-
3 right or they'll be crucified on social media. That's the risk you take when you make a sequel and make a classic.
I keep facts. That the Pikachu a real one. Yo, hardhead, I'm gonna be sitting there. See that mud? I'm gonna be laying in the mud like that. Yep.
Like, we know it's just Wildlands 2. We know what to expect.
wolves.
To a degree.
Is this PvP they showing?
I don't
think they
so.
I think they low key showing PvP.
No, that's not PvP.
Okay. It might.
PvP will be in the
Because they
game
kept
at
showing
launch.
like one team and another team. That's why I figured it was like.
No,
PvP.
those are
That's the
fucking, I
enemies.
forget. That's like the special forces enemies.
So we get another gameplay demo. All right. That's fucking
Oh,
nice.
they like get like 3 or 4 options.
3, 2,
1. You saw he pulled the pistol?
Hey, bro, we appreciate the bits, man. Thank
Another
you.
game as a service Game Pass. Speaking of Game Pass, we gotta talk about that after the stream.
Shit. You know we going from one stream to another stream, so it don't even matter
Yeah,
like that.
that's another thing. Yeah.
Wait, who am I streaming?
No, we going from Google to Bungie.
I feel like I've seen this game.
It's the art style that looks familiar to me. I just can't place it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's something that's been shown a bit.
Uh-oh.
I might be wrong.
Uh-oh.
I think we have seen this somewhere. I
Pathetic.
just don't remember.
Don't run.
Oh! This looks like Coraline to me.
Which is actually kind of a
see
good
you?
thing to me.
Me and Stuart said the same shit. It looks like Coraline to me.
I don't know what
I
maybe
think I'm
like
fucking
that.
with this.
Is this a stealth game? Oh, shit.
Oh man, the ladder.
No, this is gonna be one of them horror games, bro.
Oh, hell no. That unnerves the fuck out of me. Yo, what's with Cthulhu being in all these games nowadays? People fucking with Cthulhu or something?
Hey, hurry! I'm gonna need you to get this and stream this, guy.
Oh shit, the flashlight be Alan Wake? Wait a minute.
This looks like a game I would like to see somebody stream, but I'm not
Guilt.
playing.
Oh, that's a nice name for it too. I fuck
I like
with that. Wait, is
how
it
they
only
stop.
coming to Stadia? Wait, I
that's
think
exclusive
that
to
was a
Stadia.
Stadia exclusive.
Wait a
Oh
minute, Chief.
no!
Don't do that to me right now. Wait a minute.
Just that
Stadia got
moving
more
game.
exclusive to Xbox.
Oh, man, the
Yeah,
game
it's that
is gonna
moving
make-
game. I want to
The
play
game
this
is
shit
gonna
so
make all
bad.
of us stop being friends.
Yeah, we gotta get the Discord to get on this.
Yo,
shit.
speaking of that, Hardhead, remind me to buy Overcooked on PC. We all need to play that.
Are they really moving a car? What the fuck? I'm fucking with this game heavy.
What's this moving simulator?
Yeah, it's not a well. It's like they give you objectives and shit of certain stuff you gotta get. But they actually got online co-op, which was a problem with Overcooked 1.
Well, I mean, Overcooked 2 had it. So
Yeah, Overcooked 2 had it, but that was my. I think 1 is still is a more polished game than 2. Not saying it's better, but it's straight up polished. But I just wish it had online co-op.
Bro, do you see all this shit?
Like, it's a wild ass game. They ain't show all this shit the first time they showed the game. I'm sold. This looks like something Devolver would put out. This from CoSync and Moonshine Studio. Another.
That might be.
I don't think that's a
Stadia
Stadia exclusive, huh?
If it is, I'm
Division
definitely
2.
Division 2 coming to Stadia.
Well, that makes sense.
Tom Clancy's The
That
Division
bitch better
2
run at 60
happened
FPS.
7 months
No,
So-
they said it
a
would, remember?
deadly pandemic that started in New York.
When you can't
spread
beat
not
the
only
Division
across
2
the
raid
nation,
when it
but
because
also
What the fuck a
controversial
little girl
runs
gotta
about
be
it.
guilty
and you,
about?
as an agent,
You never know.
Shit, you might have killed the folks.
Division
You
has
don't
been
know.
called to
You don't know that
Washington,
child
D.C.
struggle.
to help take the
She's
city
a little
back
white girl.
and save the
Her
country.
blood is full of
So
guilt.
one of the major
It only
That's
had the
the
Stadia
feeling.
logo, but I
RPG
doubt that
and
one's a
to
Stadia
create a
exclusive. I think that the
fast-paced,
game with the little girl
action-packed
was
shooting game.
the guilt
Oh yeah,
game.
too.
We
Hey
learned
Boro,
a
if you
lot
wasn't here
from
earlier,
the
your man
first
Cthulhu,
game,
he coming
and
back
we
in Baldur's Gate
improved
3.
on
We
that.
He was
saw
here.
him.
What we have today, I
Okay.
think, is the best.
That bitch gonna
cover-based
lag your ass
shooting
out in the
Yeah,
dog
yeah,
zone.
yeah, you
Oh
go.
man.
No, nobody going to Dark Zone
One
like
of
that no
the
more.
real benefits of choosing Washington,
I wish
DC
this game was
second
better. I can't get
You know what's
up
funny?
here.
People might have an easier
Amazing
time beating the raids on
iconic
Stadia than they do on the
White
consoles. That's
House,
crazy.
the Capitol.
Yeah, it's like
We
it's
have
an
the Air
FPS
and
issue.
Space
Like
Museum,
like
we
people
have
on
the
PC
Lincoln
were able to
Memorial,
beat it because of the fact that they run it at
and
60
even
and
a control
above.
point at the base of the Washington Monument.
Wait, it's 30 on console?
Stadia means that you
Yes.
can play.
Like, look, I can think of some
Why
positives for
not?
Stadia,
Yeah.
dog. Like, look.
I thought you knew that.
Here's a good example of a positive for Stadia. Let's take a family who can't really afford to get their children a console,
And they
nothing
know
yet, but they got enough
infrastructure.
money to get like a
Together
Chromecast.
we can bring out
All you got to do is,
powerful,
well, they might even
visually
already have a
appealing
Chromecast. Them things come
experience,
easy
all
nowadays. Everybody got a
Together
Fire
we can
Stick.
make
It
the
ain't hard to
best
get a Chromecast.
Shit, they might even have good
The
internet.
exciting part about
Exactly.
partnering
All you got to
with
do
Google
is
that they really
pay the
have
little
the
subscription.
bandwidth and just the
They
physical
need a yearly
infrastructure
option
to pull
though.
something like this off.
I say that much.
I mean, like we
monthly
just
option
spit
on
all
the
the
thing. I don't know if I fuck with
Stadia
that.
has been a
No, but this is my
learning
thing though. Like,
experience
unlike
and
like
an
all of us are
immensely
gonna have
thrilling
different
journey.
options about how we
So I'm
feel
really
about it.
looking
But at the end of
forward
the
to
day,
seeing what we can do
it's
in the
about
future.
giving the option.
Underrated game. Oh man, you're gonna break the AI because it can't aim you at your skipping character. Oh my god.
That's a look at just some of the
Who's this?
amazing
Who
titles
said that?
we're
Oh
bringing
man,
to
Stuart
you.
Wild
Stadia
was Roy.
slander
And
crazy.
now,
to
here
do.
to tell you about Stadia's
Hey,
pricing
give Stadia
and
a chance, y'all.
availability.
Okay, here
is my
go
friend and
more
colleague,
pricing
John.
discussions.
We're launching Stadia with a diverse mix of games from lots of genres and world-class game publishers. There's truly something for everyone. With Stadia, you can put your money toward the things that really matter, the latest, greatest game experiences that you can play anywhere. To unlock these experiences, we're offering a premium subscription
play in
for
the
our
trap
Stadia
house?
players. Introducing Stadia Pro. It delivers the best of Stadia for just $9.99 per month.
Really?
Stadia Pro gives you regular content that we add to your library for being a Stadia
So that
Pro member
$12
for
was
highest streaming quality.
$10 I could fuck with.
4K, HDR, 60
The
frames per
Pro,
second
That's actually
with
that's
5.1
actually
surround
fuck
sound.
wittable. So
And
it's
we're
the
going a
same
step
price as
further
Game
To
Pass.
celebrate players who want to be the first playing on Stadia. We
I
know
fucks with
there's a
that.
passionate world of players out there who want bigger,
The specs
better,
are sus
more
to me.
accessible gaming experiences. After
Don't they get like
announcing
10
Stadia, we've
teraflops or
heard
something?
from so many gamers
man.
who share our excitement.
We talking
For
teraflops?
those fans, we've created a custom, limited edition set of exclusive features and content. We call it the Stadia Founders Edition, and you can pre-order it starting today. The
SFE.
Founders Edition includes
Oh, shit.
everything you need to get started with Stadia, and you'll have the first
God
access
damn.
to Stadia when it launches later this year. We want to make sure your games look great on the biggest screen in your home. So
Hey,
the Founders
Hardhead, we
Edition
finally
comes
found
with
somebody
Chromecast
with a worse
Ultra
hairline than
for
you, dog.
streaming it up to 4K HDR at 60 frames per second directly to your TV.
I
You'll
just
also
noticed what he
receive a
said.
limited edition Night Blue Stadia controller.
A limited
as well
edition
as 3
controller.
months of
I didn't
Stadia
even
Oh,
think
color
I'd
swap?
see
We
it.
know gaming is
Wow,
more
that
fun
dude
with
hairline
friends.
does suck.
The Founders Edition comes with a 3-month
They
budget
launching
pass,
with more
so you can
controllers than the
gift Stadia
PlayStation
Pro access
console
to a
launch.
friend or
That's
family
crazy.
member. You can also pick up an additional Stadia controller for
Shit.
$69.
It's still
It comes
Whoa, the
with
$3,000.
controller's
white,
$70?
just black,
Whoa,
and
fuck that.
wasabi. And here's the best part about the
69.
Founders Edition. You'll be among the first players to secure your exclusive Stadia name. So you'll get the Stadia name you want and the bragging rights.
I'm just gonna call myself.
Oh,
You know what? I might cop it.
Stadia name, bro.
I might cop it just so I can
Night
call
Blue
myself
Stadia
Brian on the
controller.
Stadia, though.
3 months of Stadia Pro for you and a friend, and you'll be among the first
Oh,
players
for
to
you
select
and
the
a
Stadia
friend.
name. It's all in
Oh,
the
so you
Stadia
can give
Founders Edition.
You get a
And it's
gift
coming
3
to
months,
these
too.
14 countries. And we're working hard to expand Stadia
Damn.
to additional countries in 2020 and beyond. We do have one more surprise. Gamers who buy the Stadia Founders Edition will get the complete Destiny 2 experience as part of Stadia Pro.
Oh,
Let's take a look.
shit.
Destiny's
Oh, that
about being
includes
a super
Forsaken,
powerful
I'm
hero
guessing?
set loose in a really beautiful world.
The first time I fired my super, I was like screaming, I'm so badass right now. I've been playing games for 30 years.
They
Someone
really,
get
they
this
really
picture
went
watch
to Bungie to film this.
Destiny is about playing with your friends.
My
Yay.
best moments are with other players. The first time I
That
beat
shit
Vulture class,
free.
I know
Shut
who's
up,
there,
Kara.
and that just makes
Yeah,
it feel so much more.
Oh,
rich.
shit. Why they showing Destiny 1? Wait a minute.
Of exploring new ways to bring our games to our players.
We
I'm about to say, I know I wasn't
Did you know
tripping.
this? And with Stadia, we get to be the tip of the spear with something that's new.
Destiny. Destiny.
Remove all the barriers.
They showed 2 games. Well, they showed 1 game that we haven't seen before. Wait, no, they announced Baldur's Gate 3.
Access to all of it.
They announced
All of our
Baldur's Gate
planets,
3
all the
on
developer
Stadia,
strikes,
and then
all
they
the
showed this other
competitive
game
modes,
called
Gambit, raids,
Guilt.
It's all there for players to
This
jump
look
in
real
and have fun
interesting.
Shadowkeep is the next chapter in the Destiny story.
with. It's a pretty
They
hard.
showing
I wonder if you get
Shadowkeep later,
Shadowkeep
man.
with it.
Walking the moon, and you'll have to.
They
find
probably wouldn't be
ways
talking
to
about
conquer these
Shadowkeep if you don't
nightmares.
Bruh, they showing it.
We
You
have a lot
telling
to
me
do with
Stadia
this.
gets to announce
We're not done
Shadowkeep?
yet. We now
Crazy.
are in control of our own destiny. Behind us, we have an incredible community. And with Stadia, I think we're going to open
Where
up
that armor
an
come
entirely
from,
new
Future?
opportunity for players to
That
come
armor?
in
That looks
and play with their
like.
friends from around the world.
That actually looks. That looks like Dream City armor or some other stuff.
As Jeremy said, before it's free. It must be for me. Oh, shut up! Everybody, shut the fuck up.
Yo, I'm going on Destiny. I'll talk to y'all in a minute.
Always brings us back to the past. Can you feel them? I can still hear their voices.
Eris Morn.
Their endless torment reshapes our moon. Nightmares now stalk the surface. Walking shadows, seeking vengeance.
What the fuck is that?
Our old fears may rise again.
My girl
And
Eris
in
Morn is
the
back.
dark below,
Oh, not them fucking
something wicked
nights again.
has awakened.
Why the Stadia stream fucking
Must
up?
bring
Oh my God.
an end to this suffering.
Yeah, this a red key.
One way or another.
Oh, what gun is that? Bruh.
A big thank you to our friends at Bungie for partnering with us to bring
Where the pre-orders at?
Destiny 2 experience.
Where the pre-orders at?
The base game,
Where the motherfucking
all
pre-orders at?
previous add-ons, the newest expansion, and the annual pass.
Damn.
Oh
All
shit!
included
Shadowkeep
in
got
the
an annual.
Pro
Man,
subscription.
Bungie not
And
playing
as
with
an added
niggas. Let's
bonus,
go.
You'll be able to transfer your Destiny Guardian to Stadia from any other.
Wow, transfer from wait. Did y'all see that at the
Limited
bottom?
edition Night
That
Blue
bitch said Transfers
Chromecast
from
Ultra,
PlayStation
3
4 are
months of
still
Stadia Pro,
pending
the
approval.
full Destiny 2 experience, first dibs on your Stadia name, and a buddy pass to give Stadia Pro to a friend for 3 months.
Why you
Good luck
gotta hurt
deciding
me
who you're
like
gonna give it to.
this?
When you
Who
add everything
do I
up,
blame?
it's almost
Do I blame
$300
Hardhead.
value.
Do I
And
blame
you'll get it
Sony?
all in Founders
I don't
Edition
know who
for
to
just
blame.
$129.
I'm looking at
which you can
Sony right now.
pre-order now.
Shit, I might have
We're
to buy a
excited
Pixel
to offer
4,
the
dog.
Founders Edition to
It
gamers
ain't
around
even
the
out
all-
yet.
world. But
All
it's
I can
only
say is
available for a
Bungie
limited
really
time,
on one
in
today,
limited
bro.
quantities.
They really about to
Don't
be off
wait
they
too
shit.
long to pre-order. If you don't want the Founders Edition or Stadia Pro, you can still buy and play Stadia games without a subscription. Simply buy the games you want when you want them. We call this Stadia Base. And
Stadia
any games
Base.
you purchase, they're yours to play.
Bruh, imagine
whenever
that
you
you
Oh
want.
get-
wait, so I
So
think
whether
I
you're
get
ready
it
to
now.
go
The
all in
Stadia
with the
Pro
Founders Edition bundle,
gives you
or if
access
you
to
prefer
all
Stadia
the
Base,
games,
you have
and you don't have to
options.
like buy them separately. But
All right,
the
let's bring
base
Phil back
version
for a few final details
lets you just
and
buy what
surprises.
games you want and stream them.
Thanks for tuning in to this
I don't think
first
anybody's
look
really
at
gonna
some
go
of
for
our
that
most
base
exciting
version,
launch titles, pricing
Bruh,
details, and how
do you
to
see how much
access
shit you get for
Stadia
$129?
right at launch.
Like
You can
Pikachu
get more
said,
details at
your
info
ISP
at
might cap your data and
stadia.com/FAQ,
throttle your
or you
connection.
can find it in the
So
description
you
here.
might want to
Or
be careful
tweet
with
us
it. You
at
make sure you
Google
know your
Stadia.
ISP if
We'll
you
have much
actually
more
gonna
to
fuck
come
with
soon,
Stadia.
including additional announcements
But
from
we're on-
some of the world's
Bungie,
best game
Capcom, Crystal
publishers.
Dynamics, NBA
Thanks for
2K.
watching. I can't
I
wait
just
for you
seen
to experience
Darksiders on
Stadia
there.
for yourself. And with that, we're
Bruh,
excited to
Bungie
show
really
you
coming
one
out
last
swinging on
collection
niggas today.
of
They
games.
really want smoke, dog. It's wild.
Whoa, 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 slow down! I think I saw some games that ain't even out yet.
Sony holding y'all hostage.
You'll need a VPN to stop your ISP from throttling you with the extra speed.
Oh, I
Not
see MK.
necessarily. It mostly depends on who your ISP is.
I saw Rage 2. I saw. Oh shit! They got. Wait a minute. Samurai Showdown. Wait a minute.
Man, they actually got Final Fantasy. Bro, I wonder how Final Fantasy would run on Stadia. That's crazy.
That wasn't Xenoverse 2, I don't think. I think that might have been Fighter Z. FIFA.
Farming Simulator. Destiny. That was Need for Speed. That's Need for Speed. No, not Need for Speed, the Crew 2. One of them was Need for Speed, one of them was the Crew 2.
Division.
That Life is Strange? What the fuck is that?
No. That's fucking Wolfenstein Young
Look like all the Ubisoft games gonna be on there for sure.
They said Ubisoft the bags and come all through waves.
All the fighting games gonna be on there. Well, the new fighting games, except for like DOA.
So what are we giving this Stadia shit right now? What we giving it? Because I'm giving it a solid 8.
I'm fucking with
Not that bad.
Stadia. I feel like you gotta be in a certain position to actually be, fucking with Stadia right now. Like Century's in that position. He got that fiber connection and shit like that. He Gucci. He could fuck with Stadia. I gotta question it myself because I only got like 30 megabytes per second upload. I don't need a PS5 or Xbox Stadia to go. Oh my god. Look, I ain't gonna lie. The whole Pixel phone thing, if it worked good enough, I'm definitely fucking with Stadia. Like, cause we know 5G connections about to become the norm within the next 3 years. So if it's Gucci, I'm fucking with it. Gigabyte phone connections. That's why the 5G is what we need.
All I like to say is right now, Bungie really about to flip in like 30 minutes.
Already 10 times the AAA games on the Switch. What if I think they should try to talk to Nintendo personally.
Nintendo ain't gonna do it.
I don't know. Nintendo working with Xbox. Fuck.
Nintendo doesn't want to put their games on any platforms, though. Remember that.
I'm saying they'll bring Stadia to the Switch. That's the solution. Because the only other example we have of streaming games is the Capcom games that keep coming to the Switch in other regions that are streamable, and they don't run as good as from what we be hearing. Other than Assassin's Creed 2, that's another one that's streamable.
You right though. No lies, Detective Chief. All right, so Hardhead, what we think this Bungie shit gonna be? Because it's already looking like a pure W right now.
I mean, they about to just be like, look, we left Bungie. We about to show y'all why we the good people and Bungie not. So they probably gonna come out and try to get a good A. This man Red Hood hate everything.
You realize what you just said was like not the right thing to say. I hope you did.
Man. No, Century about to stone me, dog. Pure
Nah,
L, damn. Where's this Stadia hate coming from?
Who said period? Oh man,
Harrison.
don't do it.
Who needs
Harrison, don't
PC
do
and
it.
console gaming when Stadia is the future? Let me see how much a Chromecast Ultra costs real quick. Hold on.
Chromecast Ultra, like, hold on, let me go check my damn self. Chromecast Ultra. There we go. $69. So 70.
Fuck.
Hold on, I'm gonna link it in the Discord. Hold on.
Basically, you might as well buy the Founders Pack if you actually gonna fuck with it.
Yo, all right, check your general
I
chat,
see
baby.
I see it.
I
Oh,
could
wait,
get a fucking. I'm gonna buy my folks
you
a
can buy it straight
Chromecast.
from Google too. They on sale for $60 instead of
Yeah.
$70.
Shit, I'm about to cop one for my folks and then give it to my pops for Father's Day. He be complaining to him, I can't watch it on no TV.
Google really out here like they the new Apple, dog. That's crazy.
Google been out here trying to help niggas for years, and folks just ain't been fucking with them. Remember Google Fiber? They tried. Y'all can't say they did.
They went
they
as
try
far
to-
as they could. The places that do got that shit, it's fire though. Gotta admit.
I know one city is losing it, but honestly, who cares? I mean,
Oh man.
let me not be that guy today.
I'm looking forward on what Bungie got to show. Let me go ahead and change
The
it up.
Shadow
to-
keep looking heat though, but yo, you already realized we found out a lot of information, so there's another annual pass after Shadowkeep.
At least we know these rumors ain't always what we should go off of, because a lot of the Stadia rumors wasn't even fully accurate. So
That's how I keep